Hello. One Great Earth. Currently looking at hazardous conditions of and around Western Australia, specifically most of Western Australia, especially the entire northern half of Western Australia is over 40°C. That's well over 104 degrees Fahrenheit. And that coupled with a sense of drought, severe drought, extreme drought, exceptional drought. We don't expect to see fires just in these regions, but there's a high probability that there could be fires already there. I have not looked yet. I just know that wildfires rely on several conditions such as dryness, drought, the amount of water that's sensitive to heat. But as soon as there's some heat, it goes away. The heat and fire drives away moisture and water. And that is what we see, especially on the side of Australia. But it does look like, no, while there may look like there's a lot of moisture, it is just mainly to the Northern Territory, Northern Territory and Queensland area. It's like Cyclone Jasper never went away. It just massive amounts of rain. But we're not looking at that for long. We're interested in this drought. Especially this area up here by Broome had their fair share of wildfires during the season that started in August. I don't know if it's still considered fire season. Don't remember when it goes until, but as long as there's fires, I guess it really doesn't matter. This is Western Australia here. We expect to see some wildfires in this area and here. Looks like a previous burn. It's Northern Territory. Yep. This is 73 kilometers from Broome. Let's make it a time lapse. You can see the fire there on the northern side of this. We want to see how the fire traveled, the smoke transit. There. Comes from the south. An area that's already been burned. You see the way it flushes against that spent fuel. So it'll find its way. It is heading out west on a huge, alarming. Look at this. This is 3.5 kilometers. That's like a blowtorch. The wind is blowing the fire over very flat land. You get this blowtorch effect that burns straight and then out. These look like pretty bad brush fires. Let's take another look at moisture level. You can see these fires from up here. These lines here represent the active fire parameters in these satellite images. They're wildfire parameters. You can tell which way they're burning out and how it's not just an illusion, that we're seeing such reflectance here. The natural color, so we can see the smoke. It's pretty fast fire. Terrible smoke, especially for these just starting, apparently, because I haven't seen any fire. But then again, it is over 40 C in Western Australia now, accompanied with drought. These conditions, we should not be surprised to see some brush fires, some bushfires. But what we don't want to see is larger fires, large-scale fires that just consume so much of the land. Also smoke. A lot of smoke being let out is not good for anything because nothing thrives under smoke. Any kind of smoke. Well, that's an interesting little fire there. Let's continue on. Ooh. Check the moisture index. Confirm presence of wildfire here and the active perimeter burning out west. You can see that this area right here is from a previous burn. It smolders if it hits a bush with a deep root or a tree. Those roots burn. You see wildland firefighters closing down large trees for a long, long time without an active fire brigade that is actively pursuing these incidents. They're just probably just out in the wildlands, so they're not near any civilization. But problem is these fires can run quick. It's a lot of flat land, a lot of brush and bush that's built up since the last of these fires, like weeks. Let's check the smoke. Yeah, there's smoke. Western Australia is seeing an uptick of fires just over the last couple of days, or no, today. Which flag? Another fire. Yep. Taking a moment to load. See this fire here. Moisture here. There is the fire. The fire storm, the active fire perimeter. It's mixing. It's mixing with a lot of moist land, but that doesn't matter since fire and heat drives away moisture and water, usually by boiling it away. Small fire, a little bit of smoke. It's in a very saturated area, so hopefully it doesn't pick up. None of these are by cities or villages or settlements. As far as I'm aware, they're not showing up. Back a day. This previous burn. That could be agricultural. It's not exactly always unplanned fires. Oh. Okay. Okay, that's southwestern Australia. That is a hell of a start. Wow. Yeah, that's big. You can see where it starts in the middle here and it just... Oh. That's one of the more active fires that we've seen. That is some heavy smoke. Wow. Been caught in the coast. Going out for miles and miles and miles. Oh, it's going over these islands. See, that's the pain of smoke, is that wherever it goes, it's gonna hurt anything that breathes. Especially this being so thick with particulates. I mean, who knows with what else? Wood, fur, dander, pollen, prion disease probably, because it just stays there. All of it in the smoke. Looking real rough. This fire is it's a really intense early fire. I mean, they're just starting to hit. C. 40C. Not much there. Coastline though is where we're seeing most of the fires right here. Yeah, this isn't very accurate. I mean, that's just anywhere. Humidity. Back a little bit. Yeah, very humid. Further east you go. Right here, here, down here. We go right here actually. These meet. 40. Gonna continue on, but it's gonna be 40C further east in Australia than just Western Australia. It's gonna be 40C. Let's go a little forward. Friday. Saturday. It's gonna be a hot week. Sunday is looking black. 46C? Whoa. (114°F). 46C. There doesn't look to be a lot of relief in sight for Western Australia when it comes to this unbearable heat they must be experiencing. 46C. This is Sunday. They got days worth of active daylight with the sun just beaming down onto this drought-stricken, dry, especially dry, Western Australia. Now we've seen wildfires, we've seen some fires in 3 different regions already of Western Australia, and this is only the beginning. We still have 4 more days or so. Let's go. I don't have to go out too far out into 5 days, but I mean, we'll see how accurate it is. But by Monday, they're still hitting 46C, so it's getting hotter. And these fires increase the ambient temperature around them too, creating more hazards. These fires right now aren't a danger to people, as far as I'm aware. They're close to roads, and the smoke, the wind direction could change. There could be a lot of pollutants in the air, carbon dioxide and whatnot. Let out the smoke. Okay. Well, I think we've looked at all there is right now. I don't want to. We look at this already? I believe we did. Okay. Making sure that we looked at all these fires, especially this one up here by Broome. This could be especially hazardous in the way that it moves. And since this area is burned before, a lot of this up here in the north, you see this patch from previous burns in the season. Alright. I don't want to keep you any longer. I thank you for watching, thank you for listening, thank you for your interest in this channel. I ask, please, if you could, like the stream and subscribe to the channel. It helps me out immensely. Alright. Until again, take care.